projects that I made for Van, and we decided to do a configuration box swap, or a Shadowbox swap. I think configuration box swap. So yes, these are my gifts. These are my gifts for Van, and we did a configuration box swap. And this you guys have already seen in a previous video, but I am going to be sending this to Van, and this is going to be her card, so I'm going to put a little message inside and some little goodies. And sometimes I just like to do stuff like that, because although I like cards and I love receiving cards, it takes me the same amount of time to make something like this as it does a card. So sometimes it's just more fun to do something like this. And yeah, I think I got burnt out on cards because I used to teach classes here in Vero, and I taught classes for about a year and did Copic coloring, and I did card kits, and oh my goodness, I think I'm just so over cards. I love getting them, I just don't like making them anymore. So yeah, I made her that balsa box, and then I decided to make her an altered letter because I feel guilty just sending one thing, and although our swap was just for one thing, I kind of feel guilty just sending one. So I made her an altered letter, and I made it to match the configuration box that I made, and you'll see that in a minute. But I painted the letter white. It's just a wooden letter from Michael's. I painted it white with, I gessoed it, and then I painted it with like a light pink, and then I used the weathered wood and painted the white over it to give it the background. And then I just covered it with lots of different embellishments, and some of this is the Ziva bling that Marley sent me, and you know, there's wild orchid craft flowers, and there's some of that new lace trim that I had in the store but sold out in like 2 days, and I'm trying to get more of. So I've been cutting it into little pieces and using it. And I think I said already wild orchid craft flowers. There's some little thimbles because I've got some in her configuration box, so I tried to make this really match it. I've got a stamp here from the Netherlands, and then I've got some little charms hanging off here. And I've got a little bow tie, and that's covering up the, I've got one of those, the pins back here, one of these screw pins here. So the bow is just like right in front of it, covering it up. And this is white vintage lace, and I've actually got the white vintage lace rolled on all the edges just to add interest. And then I have, this is a pink ribbon that Sabrina sent me, so I have it on this side, and then I have it on the top too, just to kind of offset so much white. So that is the altered letter. I hope that she likes it. And now I'm going to share my configuration box because this is what the swap is for. And I'm going to try to set it down and then pick up the camera. So let me do that. Well, actually, let me hold it up, and then I'll pick up my camera a little bit. All right. So I'm going to try not to make you dizzy, but this is the configuration box. It's actually one of those jewelry boxes that you get at Hobby Lobby, and I decided to turn it into a configuration box. So it does have a lid that's on it. Let me set you down for a minute. So let me go ahead and open it, and I'll start showing you the different inside pieces. Okay. So I'll start, I guess, by sharing the stuff at the bottom, and I'll hold this up and then I'll move the camera if I need to. But the stuff at the bottom, there's lace hanging over, but I did paint the whole thing white, and I did the same thing I did to the letter, I did on all the outside parts of the box with the weathered wood, the pink, the weathered wood, and then the white paint to make it very shabby looking. And then the inside I painted everything white, and then I papered each of the little boxes. And this is just kind of like a chain, and I was thinking like a little laundry line or a clothesline, and I was going with kind of like a sewing theme here, and these are just pieces of lace that are like hanging, so like hanging fabric. And then down here I've got her name with pendant letters, some different Tim Holtz baubles, and then this is actually one of the watch glass pieces that Jennifer sent me, who's Autumn's Mimi on here. And I used glossy accents and put some paper in the back. So before I gessoed it and put the pendant on top, it was kind of like a cool transparent look to it. So you can still see it a little bit, but it's, you know, it's been covered up. And then I have over here, this is one of the huge crystal prisms that Jennifer also sent me, who's Autumn's Mimi on here. And she sent me these really cool, unique things a while back, and I've been using them little by little on projects. And this was one of the huge pendants she sent me. And I got really into putting hooks in the top of the box and hanging things. So you'll see a lot of hanging things in this. And then I just decorated it. There's some charms hanging off, And this is a Tim Holtz fragment, which I put, you know, glossy accents and parts of the paper collection. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't even say this is the London Market. You guys probably recognize it, but this is the London Market collection. And then I did the same thing. I'm going to try to bring this out a little. I did the same thing with this prism. I put glossy accents, and then I put a glossy accents, and then a piece of the paper collection on the back. And then I've got some applique in the background. And then I just kind of gessoed it and put lots of little things on it. It's just kind of a neat little hanging thing. And then over here I have just another little hanging charm. It's an Artie Cake charm. And then one of these little jewelry pieces in the back that Shilpa sent me. So thank you, Shilpa, for that. And thank you, Michaels, for the Artie Cake charm. And then before I show you these boxes, I'll tell you I did also spell her name with wooden letters. So when you see the wooden letters, that's what they're for. Let me turn the light a little bit. There we go. And here I have the letter N, and then just a Tim Holtz thing that's screwed in, some lace. And then I've got some of the, I'm calling them drawers, they're not drawers, some of the little cubby holes are lined with lace too. And then this is just some more Tim Holtz fragments that I put the paper collection on and just hung them because I just thought it looked cool. I love all the little hanging parts. And then here I have more of the applique, and I have her letter A and a little cherub. And that's from Nikki. Thank you, Nikki, for that. And then here I've got just a dress form, and this was a chipboard dress form I had, and I altered it by using lots and lots of different laces and some bling trim. And then I've got some thimbles on the bottom and a little handmade rose. Okay. And then here, let me try to show you without messing it up. I may have to pick up the camera. I'm just trying not to because I don't want to make y'all dizzy. Alright, there we go. I'll just lift up the camera a little. So here I have the V for Van, and again I spelled that with the wooden letters. And I have this frame in the back, and that frame is from Pink Paisley. What is the name? I want to say it's the Sweet Nothings collection. It's an old collection, and it had this yellow frame with it, and so I just gessoed it and painted it and textured it. And I really like the rose image in the middle, so I tried to keep that showing. And then I just have some pearl bottles, and this is a piece of bling from Angela Holt. And let's see, what else? And then here I have, this was like the first box I decorated because I knew I wanted to do thimbles. I wasn't sure, you know, what else I wanted to, but I knew I wanted to do this. So I've just got little spools with lace around them and flowers and this big huge crystal and some applique in the back and this hanging little chain here. And I think that's really all the boxes. And then the top, let me pick you up a little bit. The top is just more of the same type of stuff. There's flowers, there's thimbles, there's more applique. And this, I actually handmade this rose from the paper collection, and I used Leonie's tutorial, so I'll put a link to that below. And it was really fun to make, but it was very time consuming. So I only made a couple, I didn't make a whole lot. And then I've got this flower here, I'm not sure where I got, I think Roxy Carlin sent it to me, so thank you, Roseanne. And then just more thimbles and charms and things. So that is the box. Let me see if I can move you back a little and show you the whole thing. But I really hope that she likes it. I had a lot of fun making it, and I don't know that I'll be making another one anytime soon. Not that it wasn't fun, but I'm glad it's done. So Van, I really hope that you like this. I had a lot of fun making it for you, and I hope you like your altered letter and little card box and everything. So I hope you guys like it too, and please let me know if you have any questions. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye.